Okay, so here is the long-awaited 1 year update of these little guys that I got from Mountain Crest Gardens. I'll link the video of my unboxing if you guys wanted to watch that and see what they looked like when they came home to me. But I'll try to put photos in where I can. So they're mildly neglected for a little while, and they're with other guys as well. Okay, let's start here. This is the Neon Breakers. The mother put out 3 pups, and then she died because I didn't separate them soon enough. So here are 2 of the pups, but they're looking okay. I think they're not getting as much water as they probably need. So I'm gonna take these guys out and repot them into my little nursery plugs, and give them a little better care because I've really been kind of ignoring them. But they've been doing all right. She hasn't flowered yet, but she made babies. So this is the ice plant. I'm not even gonna try to get him all in here, but he's kind of doing the most right now, just kind of growing everywhere and anywhere he wants. This guy I noticed also kind of likes a little more water, so I think I'm actually going to, it's so windy, I'm going to try to cut some of these off into little cuttings and grow them separately that way. As you can see, he has done really well. Just a prolific grower, this one. And here is the Haworthia. It's kind of hard to see because this ghost plant is kind of taken over. She threw out a ton of pups, and then she also died because they didn't separate them soon enough. But look how many pups there are, so I'm going to try to take out every single one of these pups and put them into their own little nursery plug pot thing, and yeah, see if they will do well. So what I'm going to be doing today is taking these 2 very neglected planters full of succulents, and I'm going to replant them nicely, and I'm going to pay better attention to them, and I'm going to propagate all their pups. Like this blue Atoll is putting out a little pup as well. So I'm going to just try to remove all the Haworthia pups without damaging them. Wish me luck. I almost forgot to show you this. This is what's left of the Sempervivum hot stuff. Yeah, she didn't make it. Here is a lipstick plant that I got from a friend. He's not as stressed as he used to be, which I guess is good. His tips used to be really red, but I'm going to repot this guy as well. Alright, so here's the lipstick plant removed from the soil. And look at all his roots. He's really happy. Yeah, he looks good. Okay, next I'm going to try to take this ghost plant out, and what I think I'm going to do is separate all these pups from this mother plant and replant them all separately. These are the little babies of my mother of millions plant, which is kind of growing out of control. So I'm not gonna save these because these grow like weeds everywhere. Okay, and so we're just gonna chop off all these babies. And we're not going to worry too much about these guys because if you own a ghost plant, you know these guys are almost impossible to kill, and they grow so crazy, so easily with no attention. So I'm gonna behead this one too because it's getting a little long, and we'll just reroot everybody. If I wanted to, I could just take this stem, throw it in the ground, and it would probably root, like grow new ones, but I don't need more ghost plants. Okay, we're gonna come back to this guy. This is my blue atoll that a friend gave me. She was doing really well, and she put out all these like alien like flowers. Oh my gosh, can I show you? They're so long and all over the place, and most of the blooms are spent now, so I think it's a good time to snip them off. And she's also gotten really long, and she fell over kind of weird because she was reaching for sun in one direction. So I'm gonna behead her as well and repot her. She'll be fine. I'm also gonna remove this little pup over here, and I'm gonna put her in a nursery pot as well. So she has all these dead leaves under her, so I'm gonna pull these off and throw them away. Oh my goodness, so when I pulled away all those dead leaves, I saw she's growing more pups over here. There's one, two, three little pups coming in. So I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do with that. Okay, so I'm gonna separate this pup from the mother plant by just gently, ever so gently. Oh. Pulling at her till she comes away. Okay, so I think I've decided that I'm going to snip her here and right above this tiny pup over here, so that she has some roots and I can put her in a pot, and then I'll keep the stem and just put it in a safe place until these guys get a little bigger and I can separate them. I'm gonna pull off all of these dead and dying leaves. She's not doing too hot on this side because this is the side that was touching the soil. But she'll recover. Oh. Alright, so this is my variegated jade. And then this is an ox tongue. And these guys are pretty slow growers. So I'm going to try to retain as much of the root system as I can on them. And then there's this very long string of dolphins, which I'm also going to cut back. These guys again. Okay, so here's the jade. You guys, my ox tongue is making a little pop. Oh my gosh, how sweet. I don't know what this is. What is this? He has some like dying outer leaves, so I'm gonna take those out. I'm gonna leave this pup attached because It doesn't look big enough to survive on its own, but look at these roots. Dang. Okay, so these dolphins need a haircut desperately. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to give them all a good trim. I probably won't propagate them because they grow so long. That is so much more manageable. I left a few longer ones to kind of like hang out, but this guy grows so fast. He's just gonna grow right back. I am gonna trim down the roots a little bit because they are quite unwieldy. All right, now I can go back to these. So I'm just gonna try to separate out these pups individually, and hopefully they'll have roots and be okay. Okay, so I'm gonna actually prep my plug trays for this first. Do you think that's enough? Let's see. I don't think I filled enough of these plugs with soil. So I'm going to leave this clump all together because there's a lot of really teeny tiny ones that I want to grow a little more before I separate them. So yeah. Wow, that took forever. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with these three is I'm actually going to see if I can grow these guys in Leica. So I will post a video about that as well. But hopefully they do well. These guys look healthy and they have roots. So we try Leica. Okay, since I have my plug pot or my plug tray over here, I'm just gonna grab these little babies. This is a little leaf that fell off of another plant, so I'm just gonna stick this in here as well. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay, so now that we have this rectangle planter all cleared out, we're gonna move these plugs. And we're gonna get started on this one. Let's just get to separating and propagating. This guy I'm definitely gonna cut up because he also grows kind of weedy. So I'm going to take the leaves off this lower section so I can put him into the soil easier. And then I'm going to use all these leaves to propagate more pups. Jeez. Just one succulent cake. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this guy off and forget about it. There's a tiny little pup on here, so I'm gonna leave him attached to the stem and just put the stem in my little propagation tray. Blessed be succulents, y'all, because These two are alive. This one ain't dead. And it's actually growing little babies off the side of it. And there's another one over here. And another one over there. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh my god, look at all those. There's 3 on there. I will chop off this one down here, and I'll leave all these attached, and I'll put them into a little plug. Okay, so let's try to tackle now this crazy ice plant. Guys, can we just appreciate the root system that this ice plant had formed? Look at these, all these thick ones. All you, baby, all you. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Remember when I first got them, there were three little cuttings. Here they are. Here's one. Here's one. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's one. Here's 2. And 3. Oh my god. They're massive. So I'm actually going to trim back the root system because I am going to trim these guys down quite a bit. So they'll be fine. cute little, I think this is Parodia Lanninghausii lemon ball cactus. But if it's not, correct me. Okay, so I got a bigger bowl now, and this one has a drainage hole. This one did not. So I had to be careful with the watering, which is why these ice plants were suffering a little bit because I was overwatering. You can see how wrinkled they are. So hopefully with this one, I can be better about my watering with these guys. So for my succulents, I actually just reuse the old potting soil that they used to be in. I add a little more if they need it, but generally I like to keep it as nutrient deprived as possible because too many nutrients will burn their leaves. It's a mix of potting soil, perlite, a little bit of sand, and a lot of this volcanic rock, which is really good for aeration of the roots. All right, and here's the fun part. We get to arrange them in here. So I just placed a few rocks underneath her so that when I water her, she's not sitting in water. And that's it. And I'm gonna repeat this process, and I'm gonna put my ice plants in here and that one cactus.